So our plan looks a little bit like 2020, and when COVID started hitting, I felt it was kind of important to go back to the basics. And it's kind of a similar theme that others have said is talking about relationships, going deep with people. One of the things that we did was we made sure that we were human, and that seems kind of strange to have to say that, but we stopped trying to sell people and we stopped trying to tell people about real estate. And what we tried to focus on was just being there from people. Like, people were scared, they were freaking out, they didn't know what was going on. you know um, there was so much uncertainty in the marketplace. There was uncertainty with jobs and health and all these other things. And so I took the first step and was like, I just reached out to people and was like, hey, I'm here if you need anything. I didn't
Mhm.
mention anything about real estate. I didn't even put my real estate info on anything that I sent out. So whether it's a text message, an email, phone call, whatever it was, Facebook messages, it was just like, hey, I'm here if you need anything. And I think that really helped because people are like, oh wow, if someone's genuine and they're not just trying to sell me something. And as COVID started kind of going through the market, we noticed that if you just were out and engaged people, you could be out on a walk or riding a bike, which everyone kind of did early on, and you would just start to meet people, right? And so we get through 2020 and we're going into 2021. We're a month in now, and our focus is still the same: as engage with people, check on people, make sure people are okay. We're going deep in our database, and it's not just people that live around us that we need to focus on, right? I know so many agents across the country, and what's everyone doing in California, New York, New Jersey, Michigan, and other places? They're moving to Texas, they're moving to Houston, and they're a referral source. And I think a lot of people are missing that relational aspect of, hey, you got a friend in California that you need to check on. We have an aunt that lives out in California, and like, hey, just listed a $30 million house, and the people are going to move. And Texas may be one of the places, right? So it's good to know people like that. And I don't know if they buy a $30 million house if they move to Texas, but hey, you never know, right?
Well, I mean, that's a $600,000 house here, right?
Yeah, probably. And so it's just one of those things where first off, right out of the gates, and we're still continuing to do, is focus on just being there for people and providing value and being of service, even if they don't need to buy or sell something, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't need that right now, but they need to know you're there, and they're going to know, they know you're in real estate. So that's our main thing, is focusing on that. And kind of like others have said, is you got to focus on marketing your listings right. And that's it's the basics, but if you focus on marketing your listings correct, pricing them right, marketing them right, people that are looking to sell their house are going to notice that, and they may call you to list their house. And so, you know, in our geographic farm and in other areas, we always do that, but we kind of forget about it in other areas. And it's like, hey, answer the phone, talk to people. They have a house to sell. I had a listing we sold in a day, got 35 showings. We stopped taking offers at the ninth offer. We had, yeah, tons of stuff. We sold it over asking price, all that stuff. And it was just a home run deal. And I had people calling me about it, which, I was like, I hadn't had sign call in a while, right? And so we get people calling about it, and the longer I talked to them, they were just looking to buy a house. They had a house to sell. They're
Mhm.
like, hey, I appreciate your time. When we're ready to sell, we're going to call you, and then hey, we're going to stay in touch with them and follow up, whether we have a listing or not. And so, just doing the fundamentals, like I said, taking the base hits and doing those things that have always worked. They really work in markets like this.